You have one of our sisters that went into a restaurant in the French Quarter in New Orleans named Justine's. And I want you to hear how she was treated going into this restaurant. Let's roll that.
Oh, I want to keep this short, but I'm really excited to make this video because of how angry I am. I finally left my review about this restaurant today, by the way. You can go check it on Google Reviews. This is Justine, found in the French Quarter in New Orleans. It's a gorgeous restaurant. The food's okay. It's not bad, but it's also not memorable. But again, it's just really pretty and Instagrammable. On my last day in New Orleans with my family, I walked by this restaurant. It's completely empty. They have like an outdoor area, and then the inside, doesn't matter where you sit. It's beautiful. I walk up to the hostess and I'm like, "Hey, can I get a table for 3?" She never looked at me. She immediately just said no. "No, we're booked." The restaurant was empty. I think there were maybe like 5 people seated in like a restaurant full of I don't know how many. There's a lot of fucking tables. So I'm like, it's empty. Are all of these tables reserved or something? She's like, "You need a reservation if you want to sit down." I go on Google in front of her, make a reservation, and all the reservation spots are open, by the way. So that pissed her off. It also pissed off her colleague. I don't know if he's another host or whatever, but like he was some old white guy in a scarf. And what makes it so, what really made me angry is that she was a black woman. Like, why are you being this way towards a fellow black woman? Anyway, my reservation was like for 15 minutes later. So she literally made us wait the 15 minutes until she seated us. And all that time, white people were coming in. "Oh my God, it's so pretty." They got seated. Anyway, eventually me and my family get seated, and wow, it was so uncomfortable. Whole time we were seated, management, like actual management, maybe it was even the owners of the restaurant, her little scarf wearing colleague, and the cooks and waiters, dirty looks. The whole time we're sitting there, dirty looks. Honestly, we shouldn't have even ate there. We shouldn't have supported them, but that day I just wanted to be petty. And my story is one of many. If you go on Google, check out Justine, go on Google, don't even look at the 4.3 stars that they have. Go click on their lowest reviews, the lowest ratings, and read why. This restaurant is literally discriminatory, especially to black people in New Orleans. Do not support them. I want them out of business. They don't even deserve to be there. Ugh.
Let me let you brothers and sisters know something. If you walk into a restaurant and everybody looking at you funny, and you ask for a table and they're like, "No, you can't," and they giving you problems, you seeing white people come in and they just sitting them down, treating them nice, do not eat there. Because what some of you have done, including this lady in the video, if they're giving you a stank attitude, who said they won't put something in your food? Y'all have to think about that. If they're acting that way, you should not want that person cooking your food and putting it in your body. You don't know what they're doing to the food back there. You don't know. These white supremacists are devils. There's no telling them what they'll do to you. I remember a story, some years ago. My wife was like, "Oh, they got this restaurant over here." We was all hungry. He said, "I kind of heard about it. Let's go over here." So we went to we all got out the car, me and my wife, my daughters, and all of that. I think my son was with me too. And y'all, when we walked inside that restaurant, because any place I walk to, I'm looking around. I'm looking everywhere. We hit the door. It was a sea of mayonnaise, first and foremost. The waitress was nice. Said, "Oh yeah, let me see if I can find y'all a table, whatever." So she went to, walked off. And them white folks were looking, they were just staring like they never seen a black person before. And it's not like I went to some hick town or something like that. No, it was in the Houston area. I think Friendswood actually, at the time. And the way they were looking, I looked at my wife, I looked at my daughters and we all look. I said, "Yeah, we're not eating here." My wife like, "Yeah, I don't want to eat here either." He said, "Because they are pissing me off the way they looking." And I was like, "Yeah, I don't want the people cooking my food and like their spirit. I don't want to eat where people full of the devil. So we left. I think we went to at the time, I think it was IHOP or Denny's or whatever, and we were fine over there. No problem. But shoot, that day, yeah, don't you ever eat in a restaurant with them folks looking at you funny like that, or they treating you ugly. Because like I said, it's your money. You don't got to give them your money. Refuse to give anybody your money, don't give you good customer service. Yes, leave a bad review, because those reviews make a lot. Because I always look at the reviews on any new business I about to go to. I read the reviews, I see what people say, I see what the current things, I look at the star rating, I look at all that. So yeah, Google reviews, definitely keep doing that. But let me know what you think about, this sister here, what she experienced. But like I said, do not go in any restaurant or eat there when people give you dirty looks.